Hi Leo, and welcome to your general reading here for June 2021. This is for Leo energy, and that is Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, any kind of placement basically. And if you are new here and you do not know the drill, well, let me introduce you to it. It is as follows: take what resonates, leave behind the rest, never ever force it to fit if it doesn't. Let's get to it. This is a monthly reading, Leo, so we are seeing what will unfold, right? And we're using, of course, the tarot here. And then we're pulling a moon for you afterwards. Hope you're doing well. Leo, June. Leo, June. Dang it. Leo, June. If you like this content, please give a thumbs up. I would appreciate your support, Leo. Let's just try to keep it going here while I'm trying to reach you. It's like, come on, Leo. Come on. Leo. I'll be damned. That's interesting. Alright, Leo. June, Leo. Okay. Feels as though you're learning to set up boundaries here. Something about trusting again. The moon here. Learning to trust. It's almost as though it's like, don't tell me everything. Or maybe you do want. Alright, let's see. You come into the understanding that you're actually rather happy. I like that. It's crossed with the Three of Swords, of course. So, alright. This... Right, I take back what I just said. This is the journey. This is going to be the journey. There. Empress and the High Priestess are here, right? This is going to be interesting. Alright, let's get started. What are we dealing with here? We're dealing with a multiple complexity, blah, blah, blah. Energy here. There's a lot of reflection going on here this month. Why is that? That is because it's about you learning to trust here with the High Priestess. Learning to trust. It's like learning to trust again. In the recent past here we have the Six of Wands. This is an energy about being seen. About being validated also. But here's the thing. I don't know if this is you or someone you dealt with, but there's an energy here on the table of about you know, yeah. One thing is being seen, one thing is being admired, and or whatever happened here with the Six of Wands that we're looking into. And yeah, you're getting a wish fulfillment here. Yes, you are. But there's also a little bit about, you know, an energy on the table here. I'm gonna clarify how it plays out. About, you know, that when you piss your pants, it's feels good at the moment, but then it turns nasty. Having to deal with the consequences of that, like, all right, got it. Then, oh shit. Yeah, we have here the Five of Cups and the Hanged Man. Now, there's something here that you don't see, right? What you may not be seeing, because you may be focused on the negative here, is that there's a silver lining to this. Let me tell you like that. There's a silver lining to this, whatever is going on here. Because I see you starting like this, and then it's going a little bit down like here, and we're gonna clarify. But you're ending up at a high note here with the Empress. But the Empress also she shows up a lot here about almost like a sign, I want to say, of saying, hey Leo, remember yourself here, right? Remember yourself and have trust, and remember to set up boundaries. So yes, there's something here that makes you sad. It may be that you're not connecting like you used to a family dynamic, or it may be that there's a loss here. Let's say like that. I sense a loss. But there are two cups on the other side. You are getting a wish fulfillment here this month. There's something here that going to make you very, 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 very happy. But it's almost like it comes also with the understanding of there having been some kind of a loss, or is actually taking place here. It's almost like a reflection, right? We need to look into it. Let's start by you know what? Show me this Nine of Cups. Let's start by looking into the Nine of Cups. Comes with the Knight of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and Five of Wands. It's like a communication that makes your heart sing. It's been taking quite some time probably to get here. Something here about your work. For some of you, what could be happening here is that you thought you had something under control, and you kind of like being told that it wasn't done, or it wasn't that thing, that collaboration, that contract isn't over yet. Show me here the Six of Wands, Four of Cups, Five of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. Right, all the energies that suggest having started something not so good. Four of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. Now talk about rejection. This is an energy about, you know, setting up very high boundaries. I feel as though you've been pursuing your career probably quite a lot. I feel as though there is, however, something about you having had a tendency here to hold back. What have you been holding back? I don't know if this is a person or it's a part of yourself, which is that nurturing, kind energy here. You know that when sometimes you can take on a persona? That may be what's been going on here. Show me this Hanged Man with you. The Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, and the Page of Cups. I get as though you are working very hard here on securing some form of a happiness. Now there may be a child included in this, or it's a communication that, alright, there's just an innocence, right? There's an innocence related to this here. There's an innocence. What's the innocence? The innocence is actually a person. That could be a fire sign. Show me this Five of Cups up there. Hermit, and the Knight of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles, and the Lovers here. Alright, you know what? It's just... There's a strong connection here in your life. It can feel almost like sometimes rather it pulls on your soul, let's say it like that. You're creating something here, right? You're creating long-term stability for yourself, like a family, something solid. But as I keep getting this, there's something here. Maybe you lost someone, Leo. Maybe you lost someone. Lost, right? You lost someone and is still here. It could be that. There we have this mountain. Are you gonna... Alright, it's a long story. I'm all about mountains these days. I don't know what's wrong, but it is... It's sustainer. But there's a challenge here. In all cases, yeah, that's what mountains are about. It's about overcoming something here, right? It's about overcoming but it requires a lot of planning. Show me here your surroundings. There we have, what is it that you're hoping for? You just want your fucking happiness. Alright, well, as everyone else, 9 of Cups, Hierophant, and 3 of Wands. It's like you're waiting for that. It's not, you see, that's the thing, it's not even about the money, the way it looks. It's about finding that emotional inner happiness. That's what it is. And I'm seeing you probably achieving it through children or animals, or yeah. But there's something here. Show me that 10 of Swords here. The Fool again. Someone here could have kind of, can I say, abandoned you to go pursue something else, something fun. Now for some of you it is a child, but it could of course also, in this arena here, be that you didn't see the red flags in something here, but you, in good news is that you've been through the grinder, right? I do see things being put on hold, but stress here is, there's no more stress, right? It is a very young energy that you're dealing with here, and no matter what it is that you do, you don't quite seem to be able to get through here. Now what's coming up here for you? Let's go to the good stuff. The thing is that you're gonna be tired here. 2 of Wands, 4 Pentacle, and a Knight of Pentacles. Something here is gonna happen very, very, very slow. I keep seeing that something is over. Honestly, something here is over. It's like the communication comes in out of nowhere. It will require a lot of strength here. It could be another person also. So something here is just over. Right? Oh, it's over. It's just, is it over? What is it? It's, I can't really get it whether or not it's like a reflection that's going on here inside of you. Where, you know, in the past things looked so good. It looked so good. There was so much happiness. You felt so sexy and all of that. It was almost like you felt like drawn into it. But there was something here that was probably not really good. I don't know if there's an environment here. Could, by the way, also be in work here, yeah. Or someone's family. It's just not a sweet environment. Right? Why are there 2 kings? I keep getting a third relationship. You could be part of that the Pisces reading I did, where there was someone who was in 2 relationships. Alright? It could be that plays in here. Show me the Empress coming up for you. Comes with the Emperor, the Wheel of Fortune, and the King of Swords. There's a lot of kings here. The thing is, I feel as though you are in a feminine energy. Not that you are a woman, but the feminine energy is something about your creativity, right? But someone here, just look out for someone here not backstabbing you, Leo. Right? It makes you sad. Because it was more difficult than you expected. Maybe you're not agreeing on something here. I get a little foul place for some reason or another. Let's get here a moonology. Things are heavy, right? It may be that you take on too many burdens here. June, look out for that. It may be that something looks good on the surface, but I do see you being tired. No, not tired. It's not tired. Yeah, one thing is being tired because you have things to do, but I just see you taking on the world here. You take on the world. Now, someone here may be disappointing you this month. What do we have for Leo? We have communication is key, and the energy is gaining momentum. Let's get communication is key with Gemini. Because there could actually be a Gemini you're dealing with here in your surroundings. Or an air sign. Alright, let's get new moon in Gemini. New moon in Leo. A successful relationship usually comes down to one thing, communication. And the new moon in Gemini is all about the start of a new cycle for communicating with the person at the center of your question. Talking things through is the answer to whatever it is that you're asking about. If you cannot talk to that person, then you can journal about it to yourself. Emails, text, and all the forms of communication will also help you now. If the issue you're asking about concerns a sibling or a neighbor, then there's a new start coming, a time to wipe the slate clean and start over. This card could also suggest that you've been too frivolous lately and need to get grounded again. But the most importantly, this card is about drawing emphasis to the need to communicate. Write a list of all the people you love the most and see if you are prioritizing them. Tell someone you love them. Don't be all in your head. Someone could be flirting with you. Read more books. I'll always read more books, but communication is key. Starting to speak up. See, what happens is that when we start to speak up, when we start speaking our truth, right, which is what you coming to an understanding here, standing up for yourself. You may hurt someone in the process because maybe they didn't know they hurt you, or maybe they don't want you to speak your truth. But if it's needed, right? Look out for people who don't want to hear your truth, right? That they don't deflect you or something. Someone here may also just need space. But I gotta be honest. I see an energy of two people pretending to see eye to eye, but they are not seeing eye to eye. Not always, and we can't always see eye to eye, right? But there's an art in learning to agree to disagree, but also learning to communicate clearly. Alright, so yeah, the energy is gaining momentum. So, this is divine. Something here about it being you taking charge. Good news is something growing here as the most likely outcome, right? Emperor's clarified by Emperor and Wheel of Fortune and King of Swords, however. I mean, it could be an air sign, right? Capricorn, Aquarius, Aries. It's just about getting things pushed forward. But if it is that if you're in a bad situation, Leo, and you're hoping for empathy, it's about communicating about it. Because I'm not seeing someone here I'm not seeing anyone changing for you. If you communicate, you gotta communicate. Alright, so that's all we have. I will see you next time.